Why is it that a 5-year-old game like Deep Rock Galactic has not become stagnant since its inception all those years ago? It is no secret that the gaming industry needs a drastic review of why it exists.
Get that money. Nom 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 nom.
Between tedious release schedules milking every last drop of profit from formerly enjoyable intellectual properties to unfinished and downright broken games on release, so many huge titles have been axed recently that you wouldn't be mistaken in thinking that most games either get the chop or fade into obscurity in a very short time frame. All is not lost, however. There are glimmers of light from this sludge-filled corporate cesspit of sequels, prequels, remasters and remakes, which we call modern-day gaming. And today, I'll be talking about one such glimmer of light. Why has Deep Rock Galactic, a 5-year-old game, continued to grow? What sorcery are the developers at Ghost Ship Games employing to grow their customer base? Today, we'll be looking into how they're doing it. My name is Blake, and I bid you my fondest welcome to Blake's Takes, where we'll be discussing my take on Ghost Ship Games' Deep Rock Galactic. Are my takes hot or not? Let me know in the comments below. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, then please like and subscribe. Now, let's get into the video. When I purchased Deep Rock Galactic back in January of 2021, I really didn't expect to still be playing it in 2023. The game cost me 17 Great British Pounds sterling when I purchased it. Since the time of recording, I have played it for 454 hours. Let's just let that sink in for a second. For every £1 spent, I have managed to extract nearly 27 hours of game time. That is absurd value for money. What's even better is the developers are incessantly adding to it. For free. That's right. Battle passes, new enemies, new biomes, all doled out to the consumer, entirely for free. They are truly relentless in upgrading the game, including even the graphics. If you began playing this when it released, you'd be forgiven for thinking this is an entirely different game. It even integrates fully with new generation GPUs, allowing for things like DLSS and ray tracing. It is remarkable value for a game which you could probably play on a toaster. And that leads us on to the next point. Over the years, we have gradually seen the hard drive requirements for games absolutely balloon in size. Take Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the 2019 variant. This game, for example, would take up a staggering 164 gigabytes of hard drive space, despite effectively being rendered obsolete by Modern Warfare 2's release this year. Deep Rock Galactic, however, requires less than 3 gigabytes of hard drive space. To put that into context, the file I have currently with Deep Rock content to make this video sits at 62 gigabytes. The benefits to this are twofold. Firstly, you can play Deep Rock Galactic on pretty much any device, including laptops which typically have less memory than a traditional desktop PC. Secondly, the game is never for the chop, so to speak. Whenever I need to make space on my hard drive, it remains there, in perpetuity, ready to be played whenever new updates drop. The developers of the game explicitly say they focus entirely on the co-op experience, and that really shows through. Some of the most nail-biting moments in this game are when you're being chased down by an insurmountable horde of bugs before your drop pod leaves without you. One of your teammates goes down and you heroically try and rescue them. The gameplay is so tightly meshed, and there is so much synergy between the classes that you can immediately tell that a lot of thought went into how they interact with one another. Complementary skills, like the engineer firing his platform gun so the scout can grapple up to them, the driller being able to tunnel his companions around anywhere on the map. It seamlessly comes together. The gunner being able to drop a portable invulnerability shield to revive downed comrades has been clutch in a lot of my games, and probably why he's my favourite class. The developers are so well aware of the need for humans' innate tendency to be ridiculous while playing co-op games that they thought ahead. There are plenty of features to get stuck into if you fancy a bit of a lark. Do you want to do a mission blind drunk? Go right ahead. Want to kill your friends? Enjoy. Want to cut some shapes on the dance floor dressed like a Christmas elf? This game has you covered. The silliness is well balanced. You don't see too much of it, and most of it is confined to the space rig, which creates a nice balance between taking missions seriously and having plenty of time to goof around between them.
Can I keep it?
There are so many little hidden pieces in this game which can be often overlooked, but it's things like being able to pet loot bugs, bounce springy toys, or slap the dice in the drop pod, which make it so clear how much love has been put into this game. You'll be surprised at how many things you can interact with as you try to survive in the caves of Hoxie's.
Good bug.
The community itself is generally very nice-natured, and it really isn't often you'll find a toxic player. Compare the jovial, nice nature of players on this game to the screeching noise of a Call of Duty lobby, and you'll see what I mean.
That took way too long. Get shit on, bitch! Don't look up, buddy. Don't look up.
I think it might be something to do with the co-op nature of the game. But to be honest, I haven't played enough online co-op games to really say that for sure. I'm sure a lot of them are toxic cesspits as well, but I can safely say that after my brief time on Darktide, this community was head and shoulders above them. I think it has something to do with the V button. If you press the V button in Deep Rock Galactic, you'll salute, and your comrades will often salute back, whilst cheerily shouting, "Rock and Stone." It can be used as communication, an apology, an acknowledgement of something cool you just did, as well as many more. You can play the game solo if you choose, and you'll be equipped with a friendly droid called Bosco. You can salute at him as well. The salute, I think, is a genius feature. I think it's probably what keeps the community so nice-natured. Even after I have barreled into the game and immediately killed one of my teammates, a quick salute was all that was needed to soothe my comrade's ire. There's a lot of rewards to unlock. Hats, armor sets, paint jobs, victory moves, guns, overclocks for different guns, and of course, mighty beards. There's a lot of replayability with this game. Some guns can get overclocks which so radically change them, it gives you an entirely new style of play. Take the engineer's grenade launcher. Want to be able to shoot it into the ground and explode yourself high into the air? With a different overclock, you can turn it into the Fat Man from the Fallout game series and launch nuclear devastation at your foes and friends.
I'm ready. Stop shooting me! I'm not one of them, you knobhead.
For those about to rock and stone, we salute you.
There's a lot of reasons why this game reached its all-time player high in November of 2022, 5 years after its release. The developers want to make this game. It's clearly a passion project for them. There are premium content packs which you can buy with real money, but they are purely cosmetic. There are so many cosmetics in the game that I really wouldn't bother with buying any. If you want to support the developers, just buy the game again and gift it to a friend. Then they can get in on the bug-stomping action. I, for one, am excited for what Deep Rock brings to the table. They have free season passes that were recently included, which give a wealth of content to pick up, all entirely for free. There's a lot of things I didn't cover in this, but overall I'd say if you enjoy co-op games, then this is a must-have for your library. If you're on the fence about co-op games, give this one a try. It may just convert you. In conclusion, Deep Rock Galactic has continued to remain not only relevant, but also growing by continuously updating their game and treating their fanbase with respect. That's all for today's episode of Blake's Takes. Do you agree with my take on Deep Rock Galactic? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like and a subscribe. I've been Blake, delivering my take. Thanks for watching.